Thank you, Mr. Phillips and the band. Good afternoon, and welcome to the 2019 commencement ceremony for Clawson High School. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask that you stand, and gentlemen, remove your caps for our national anthem, performed by the Clawson High School Choir under the direction of Mr. Eric Essler.
Stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Mr. Essler and the choir. On behalf of the entire Clawson Public Schools staff, I would like to extend a sincere congratulations to the graduates, their parents, families, and friends. I would also like to express our sincere gratitude to the Clawson community for its continued support of education. Let me first introduce our guests on stage. Please hold your applause until everyone has been introduced. Distinguished guests, please remain standing until all names have been called. First, from our Board of Education, Mr. Thomas Reed Jr., Board Trustee. Mrs. Kimberly Zarnick, Board Trustee. Mr. Ted Werner, Board Treasurer. Mrs. Kimberly Carlesimo, Board Secretary. Mr. Michael Frank, Board Vice President. Mrs. Andrea Hodges, Board President. And from our administrative team, Mr. Tim Wilson, Superintendent. Dr. Jackie Johnston, Assistant Superintendent of Business Services. Mr. Billy Schellenbarger, Clawson High School Principal. Dr. Adam Scheel, Clawson Middle School Principal. Mrs. Amy Carpenter, Kenwood Elementary Principal. Ms. Bianca Hill, Shawm Elementary Principal. Mrs. Diane Hildenbrandt, Director of Special Education. I'd also like to recognize the incredible team of teachers and counselors. You go above and beyond every day by answering emails at the dinner table, correcting papers on your weekends, attending sporting events after school, planning lessons during the summer, and building lifelong relationships with students. You have one of the toughest jobs in the world, and it is an honor to work alongside all of you. Teachers and counselors, please stand. This day would not be possible without the voice, the face, and the backbone of Clawson High School, our main office secretary, Ms. Sharon Cotter. Would all other Clawson Public Schools employees, the secretaries, the paraprofessionals, the bus drivers, the custodians, the food service workers, the coaches, the tech staff, please stand. Thank you for your dedication and service. In a city like Clawson, our educational team extends to the community. We work extremely close with our police, fire, and public works departments and greatly value those relationships. At this time, would the City of Clawson Mayor Debbie Woolley and all City of Clawson employees please stand? Thank you for your support. As a Clawson tradition, we would like to recognize the following groups. All Clawson High School alumni, please stand. Grandparents, great-grandparents, great-great-grandparents of the graduating class of 2019, please stand. And would the parents of the class of 2019 please stand? Thank you. At this time, we will proceed with the program as written. I would like to introduce and welcome to the stage our 2019 senior class speaker, Ms. China Allen.
Hi. Welcome, class of 2019. Our time as high schoolers has officially come to an end. We all worked hard and overcame our own obstacles to be able to get here, but we're all here. It wasn't always fun and it wasn't always easy, but we should all be proud of ourselves because this is a huge milestone in our lives. Graduation is a time for both looking at the past and reflecting on the past and looking towards our futures. Looking back, it's amazing to see how much we've all changed, and I'm excited to see how different we all are in 4 more years. Walking through the doors on the first day of school, none of us had any idea what to expect. And I know you've all heard it a million times, but this is nothing like High School Musical. But High School Musical did get one thing right, that we really are all in this together. I can't even begin to count the amount of class group chats I've been in over the past 4 years, giving help with homework and reminders about tests. The motto was always, we all pass together. We as a class are always willing to give each other rides, and of course, we always showed up to support our sports teams, plays, and talent shows. And as happy as I am to be graduating in Clawson, I really am gonna miss it. I know I didn't enjoy every moment, but I know we all learned from every moment. 4 years ago, we wouldn't have guessed that we'd feel so sad to be leaving, but the relationships we've built, the opportunities we've been given, and realizing we'll no longer be receiving free education has made this moment pretty bittersweet for all of us. It's exciting and kind of scary to think that this September, instead of coming back here like we're used to, we'll all be going our own way, whether it's college, the armed forces, trade school, or getting a job. It's a new beginning for all of us, and honestly, it's pretty awesome. As we move towards this new beginning, it's important that we have faith in ourselves, even if no one else does. And realize it's okay to not know what we're doing all the time, because we're gonna make mistakes. That's just part of growing up. We're getting older and trying to figure out who we are, but sometimes we need to just have confidence in ourselves and try to understand our situations. Because if we just keep going, it'll all be worth it. I'd like to leave you with the best piece of advice I've ever been given. Sharpay Evans said, "Bop to the top, wipe away your inhibitions, and start your stuff. We'll keep stepping up, and we just won't stop till we reach the top." Thank you.
Well done, China. Thank you, Mrs. Horn. Thank you, China. Good afternoon. Oof. Here we go already. Good afternoon. I told you. And welcome to the 2019 Clawson High School Commencement Ceremony. My name is Billy Schellenbarger, and I'm humbled and honored to serve as principal at Clawson High School. Today is an extremely special day, and I'm excited to celebrate and honor the class of 2019. Now, we got a thing, parents, we got a thing. It's coming again, don't. Mrs. Horn acknowledged a number of very important people on this stage today. We are so greatly indebted to all of them. I echo her gratitude to you all, and thank you for your unwavering support. A very special thank you to Mrs. Horn, Ms. Cotter, and Ms. Hominick for making this the perfect day for our graduates. We appreciate and thank you, ladies, so very much. I'm very proud to be a part of your team. To the parents, the guardians, the aunts, the uncles, the grandparents, the brothers, the sisters, the cousins, and all of you wonderful family members in attendance today who have guided these young men and women to the achievement of this spectacular event. We thank you so much. You are the ones who support them unconditionally and have given them so much along their path. We thank you for all that you have done and will do in their lives moving forward. Students, please, please give your family members a well-deserved round of applause. Thank you. On a personal note, I also want to extend a heartfelt thank you to our students, the parents and the staff and the community of Clawson for welcoming and supporting me in my first year as Clawson High School principal. I promise I'll get through this thing. I cannot thank you all enough for what you've done for my family and I, welcoming us back into the Trojan family. This is a special place and one that I do my best to not take for granted each day. CHS and this community are what they are because of the people in it, and I'm forever indebted to y'all. This has undeniably been my most rewarding and proudest year as an educator, and I truly cannot wait to keep fighting for our students each and every day for years to come. Finally, I'd like to thank my wife, Kristen, and my son, Stone, who are in attendance today. For their endless support. There are days when I don't see them awake because of my decision to become a high school principal, which can be difficult, but thank goodness for FaceTime. But they not only understand, they stand behind me as my backbone and support so I can truly live my passion and be the best principal I can possibly be for your kids. Thank you for being a part of this incredible place with me, and I love you both so very much. Okay. So I've been preparing for this speech today for months, guys. My first ever commencement speech as a Clawson High School principal, and I did a significant amount of reflection, spent a lot of time reflecting, specifically on you, the class of 2019. It's your day, not mine. So my reflection centered on your successes and your triumphs. So let's start recapping some of our awesome adventures this school year. Our year started with much fanfare and excitement. We celebrated our school and community with our homecoming festivities and the revival of the homecoming parade, which you have my word will only get bigger and better. Wait until you see it this fall. Our Trojan football team qualified for the playoffs and fought their hearts out at Marine City in the cold, only to come up just short. We also celebrated our boys' soccer success with a district championship and a trip to regionals in Williamston. Our fall athletic success didn't stop there, as our boys' tennis team brought home a league title as well. As the year evolved, our performing arts groups continued to shine with an outstanding performance of The Little Mermaid, which I was honored to be a part of, along with our band, choir, and orchestra, in a number of stellar performances, and all doing extremely well at their respective festivals. Winter was spent with our robotics team, building the robot in preparation for competition in the spring, where they represented CHS very proudly, and they continue to build great momentum. During the holiday season, our newly formed Trojan Leadership Council, along with National Honor Society, visited Beaumont Hospital to participate in the Moonbeams for Sweet Dreams event in an effort to shine some light in the lives of sick children on a cold evening. We embarked on a new path with the emergence of the Trojan Helping Hands Club, which focuses on our ASD and special education programs, providing them with opportunities beyond the school day where they can truly feel a part of the CHS family. As spring approached and the snow dissipated finally, little did I know that virtually all of our varsity spring sports teams would dominate their competition, with the baseball, softball, soccer, and tennis teams winning league titles, and our girls' soccer team rising to as high as number 3 in the state rankings. Incredible. Awesome. We capped our year off with an amazing prom on an awesome night, phenomenal senior breakfast and clap out, and many therapy sessions with the Friendo brothers on their tug of war regarding whether or not to room together at Michigan State University. Thank you, Colin Edwards, for stepping in and helping me with Team Friendo. We got it all figured out. As I continued to reflect on our time together, my reflections took me to the day-to-day operations of Clawson High School that only a select few are fortunate to see and be a part of. On a daily basis, we as educators are privy to so many interesting conversations and overhear so many more. Many of them would leave the average adult scratching their head with confusion and frustration as a result of the unique teenage verbiage. As I worked through my first year at CHS, I learned so much from you all. Thank you. I realized that during the school day, those who are not in the building aren't able to see the inner workings or hear the discussions that take place in a modern-day high school of 2019. So many new words, aspects of dialogue, and even dances I never knew existed. So let me offer you a few outstanding examples and walk you through the day in the life of a CHS senior. Are you ready? Every year seemingly has a new dance craze. Now, I use the word dance very loosely, parents. But this year I was taught how to hit the whoa. Okay? Let me give you an example of what the whoa is. That, my friends, is the whoa. A dance. I was also taught about a very simple word that we already know as adults. I'm class of 1993, so this is old news for me. The word is slap, S-L-A-P, which all of us in attendance would have assumed we know the meaning of. Oh, how wrong you are. The 2019 teenage definition of slap means something is very cool. For example, those shoes you're wearing, Mr. Shell, really slap. Oh, this is true. This is 100% true, my friends. Who knew? Another interesting redefined word I learned this year was the word drip. D-R-I-P as in Paul. Again, we, adults, have already learned this word and essentially been there, done that. Oh no, how things have changed. Today's definition of drip means you look very nice today or your outfit looks great. For example, that suit really drips, Mr. Shell. Said to me multiple times. True, I promise you. Can't make it up. I thought I had spilled something on my suit. Little did I know I was getting a compliment. The last example of a word I'll offer is the word goat. It is not a furry little creature with horns that produces milk, like we all learned. It turns out that GOAT is an acronym for greatest of all time. Who knew? So as you can assume, I heard many of these fine young graduates refer to themselves as the GOAT this school year. How about the social media or text acronyms? TBH stands for to be honest, SMH, shaking my head, and FR, for real. At this point, I've lost track of all things Instaface, Snapbook, Twittergram. But it's through these life lessons I get from our wonderful students and high school hallways that will keep me in the game, keep me fresh, and help me stay as cool as possible in my own peer groups. So thank you so much. We also like to have fun in our building, and you may or may not be familiar with the principal punishment that took place this year, created by these wonderful students. As a result of our selfless students raising money for a fantastic cause for homeless children, I was forced to wear our mascot head during passing time for a day. Buy our seniors donuts on a Friday, 12 dozen to be exact. Eat a burrito from the cafeteria that our students created. Mayonnaise, jalapenos, craisins. Thank you. Play Trent Wesley one-on-one basketball in front of the student body. And finally, I was forced to wear University of Michigan gear for the better part of a day, which as a Spartan alum was difficult for me. No offense to Ryan and Sophia and Allie, our future Wolverines. Still love you. Regardless of what you call it, at the end of the day, it was fun that we had together, and I will never forget it. As I close, I have been a part of many commencements and heard so many speeches from different principals along the way. They often philosophize and give advice about a number of aspects of life and taking on the world, for example. In my opinion, it's not advice or philosophy that this class needs. You're too talented, too smart, and too strong for advice from me today. Instead, I want to issue you a challenge. On September 5th, 2018, I stood in front of you all together for the first time as a senior class and as your principal. I talked about building an incredible culture at CHS and how you as a senior class were the driving force in building that culture. When I addressed you that day, I talked to you about being talentless. What I told you and meant was that you need zero talent to be kind, zero talent to be respectful, zero talent to be accepting, zero talent to have empathy for others, and zero talent to be a giver versus a taker. Graduates, you have the gift of power. The power to wake up every single day and make those decisions and choices. You're all smart enough to know that our world lacks those things on the level we need them, and I challenge you to do your part. Simply tell your mother or father that you love them every day. How about that? Say thank you when someone opens the door for you and return the favor. Simple. When someone chooses a different path than you do, choose to accept it, even though you may not agree with it. Do your best to understand that everyone has bad days, and be cognizant that we don't always know the entire story of the lives of others. And finally, fight against human nature to give to others without expecting anything in return. Being phenomenal at just one of these will make your life so very fulfilling. And in the words of Eric Thomas, be phenomenal or be forgotten. To the class of 2019, I love you guys with all my heart. I truly do. And I'll never forget you. Congratulations, and go be phenomenal. Superintendent Wilson, Board President Hodges, I certify that these graduates have fulfilled all the requirements of the Clawson Public Schools and the state of Michigan. The administration and faculty of Clawson High School recommends that the graduates before you receive their diplomas with all the rights, responsibilities, and privileges thereof. It is with a great deal of pride that I present to you the Clawson High School class of 2019.
Thank you, Mr. Shell. I would say Mr. Shell's been a phenomenal principal this year. Wouldn't you say so? Wouldn't you agree? I was just telling our school board the other day what a great job he has done this year. I told him that partly based on the fact that he's worked so hard to build relationships with you, the class of 2019. The class of 2019. There we go. It's so vividly clear to me that he truly and deeply cares about each one of you. He's also very proud of you. I have literally lost track of how many times this year he would tell me something good that you had done. What was interesting is, you know how dads get excited when they're talking about their own kids? They get this glimmer in their eye, and you can just tell that there's something that the person that they're talking about is important to them. Well, that's how Mr. Shell would get when he talked about you guys. There's no doubt in my mind that he truly cares about you, and I think we're all very lucky to have him leading our high school. Congratulations, Mr. Shell, a great job. Speaking of leadership, class of 2019, thank you for your leadership this year, and congratulations on your achievements. At Clawson Public Schools, we have worked hard to provide you with as many opportunities as possible. And I want to thank you for seizing those opportunities. High school is about learning and increasing your knowledge, but more importantly, it's about getting involved, building relationships, helping others, being kind, and doing the right thing. Throughout this year, you have demonstrated those attributes. Some of you did it by seizing the opportunity to be part of the Trojan Leadership Council, the LINK program, NHS, Trojan Helping Hands, and some others. Or you just did it by the way you normally did things on a daily basis. I watched you consistently be kind and helpful to others. And I thank you for your leadership in making Clawson High School a positive place to be. Although we live in a time where adults are often critical of today's youth, I want you to know I'm very proud of you, and I will always speak highly of you. Class of 2019, not only have you clearly met the requirements to receive your diploma, you have exceeded them. Congratulations. I also want to congratulate and thank the parents, family members, and friends of our graduates. Someone once said, "It takes a village to raise a child." But I believe it takes a little city with a big heart. There's no doubt in my mind that you have a big heart, and we have appreciated your support and help in educating your child. Congratulations to you for helping these graduates get where they are today. And as always, thank you for choosing Clawson Public Schools for your child's education. Mr. Shell, as the superintendent of Clawson Public Schools, and on behalf of the Board of Education, by the power vested in me by the state of Michigan, I support your recommendation that this Clawson High School class of 2019 has completed their requirements and earned their diploma. You may now give them the diploma that they have worked hard for and achieved.
Christine Breckles. Alexandra Demers. Emma Snyder. Caroline Whitfield. Alexis Sarvello. Jillian Dine. Lillian Trexler. Matthew Harville. China Allen. Sophia Bailey. Justina Bissett. Bryce Blasing. Faith Brown. Jacob Butler. Dante Carlesimo. Jalen Carr. Carla Casco Cordova. Layla Klingman. Brendan Coleman. Dawson Cooper. Alexis Cordell. Nicholas Cote. Sydney Duffy. Katie Cowan. Sage Danhausen. Jeremiah Daniel Cash. There you go. Got it. Tierra Davis. Dawu Dillard. Mia Dokic. Griffin Duggins. Deja Eason. Colin Edwards. Griffin Friendo. Jackson Friendo. Kenneth Gregory. Allison Guerrero. Blake Haney. Annabelle Haskey. Davisha Hill. Adam Holder. Logan Hollingsworth. John Holzerland. Madison Huff. Ariana Inez. Buyar Ismaili. Amani Jabbar. Gary Jackson. Chandler Jarko. Ryan Kaufman. Michaela Lanto. Evan Levely. Julia Long. Madison Long. Ivan Loris Beltran. Jessica Madison. Elizabeth Maxout. Teresia Marsak. Helberson Martinez Marquez. Samantha Mata. Alayla Melendez. Ashley Mellinger. Juliana Murford. Jordan Mercier. Emerald Moore. Aaron Murphy. James Netter. Grant Niskuski. Aaliyah Ocampo. Abby Parker. Dane Plaxton. America Parker. Rudolph Patterson. Brianna Pensum. Samuel Peer. Samantha Pollock. Rebecca Prost. Natalia Robb. Raquel Robbins. Selena Saylor. Callie Schmidt. Hunter Scott. Joseph Shields. Justin Sklar. Jordan Smoot. Casey Spielbush. Daniel Steinbach. Ryan Stevenson. Devin Stapowski. Justin Stokes. Edison Stewart. Jack Styberski. Jack Terrian. Logan Thomas. Riley Thorne. Jalen Tolbert. Ariel Torres. Claire Tricomo. David Turner. Riley Tyrell. Gabrielle Van Tilburg. Theodore Werner III. Madison Veers. Rachel Walsh. Jeremy Weatherford. Trenton Wesley. Sarah Whitaker. Riley White. Samantha Weichert. Macy Williams. Matthew Wilson. Bray Wright. Jacob Yonan. Megan Youngblood. Madeline Ziski.
Good afternoon. I am Caroline Whitfield, the president of the class of 2019.
I'm Alexis Sarvello, the vice president of the class of 2019.
As we prepare to turn our tassels, will the class of 2019 please stand? Before we do so, I think it would be a great idea to fulfill Aaliyah, Selena, and Jack's wishes to take a senior selfie. I love you too.
I love you too.
Okay, I'm gonna take it side by side because I can't, my arms aren't long enough. Got it. Now, seniors, please join me in the turning of your tassels from right to left. Congratulations, class of 2019.